Welcome back to Fire Emblem Three Houses. Time to do some supports. Although before I do that, I wanted to mention, so I was really excited about getting Dorothea to be a dancer last episode because I don't have to like get her to A rank magic, and she gets +2 movement, and she got stat boosts, and she can still use magic and all this other cool stuff. And I was thinking about it and was like, the only problem with this situation is that she's going to be too good of a combat unit that it's going to tempt me to not use her as a dancer. But it does seem pretty optimal to have chosen her, so that's definitely nice. Anyway. Lots of talking.
Linhard, at least try to do some training. Use a staff, or a rod, or a broom, for all I care.
My apologies, but I cannot train right now. I have plans for later and don't wish to tire myself. Caspar invited me to train with him, you see.
You slept through the whole debate, didn't you? Fine, I'll summarize it for you.
Not the whole debate. I closed my eyes only after I knew what reading would cover the topic.
There you are. Don't tell me you were sneaking out to do some training.
Of course not. I was sneaking out to avoid you. How did you find me this time?
A mere coincidence. Why would you wish to hide from me?
Because you're an awful nuisance? Why do you pester me so?
To ensure that your talent is not wasted due to your lack of...
It's none of your business how I spend my time or how I use my talent. Have you assumed the role of my mother? You overplay the part. She was only half as overbearing.
What is the matter with you? As house leader, I'm trying to prevent you from causing trouble for yourself and our classmates.
Fine, I'll try harder. Really. I'm sure you see all this as my interfering with your duty as a leader. Have you considered how it feels for those of us who serve below you? You are a serious pain, you know.
How so?
You're like a mother who insists on accompanying her son to his own knighting ceremony.
That's taking it a bit far, don't you think?
No, I'd say that it's putting it lightly. All your interfering is greatly hindering my research.
I see. Very well. You've made your perspective perfectly clear.
Alright. That didn't end on that high note.
You're in high spirits today, Dorothea.
Yes, I have met someone quite charming recently. I'm hoping we can spend more time together soon.
Well, I wish you the best of luck. I wish I had some advice to offer. Alas, I do not.
Don't worry too much about it, Adie. I'd guess romance isn't really something you're interested in anyway.
I'm not completely disinterested.
Oh yeah? Is there someone you have your eye on?
To be honest, there's nothing resembling romance in my life at present. It's not that I'm disinterested. I'm simply too busy with other endeavors. I have no time to spare for such things.
Ain't nobody got time for
That's not
that.
surprising. You're not just any old noble after all. Anyone who has feelings for you, well, they're in for a pretty complicated life.
True. And I can't ignore the possibility that I may have to marry for political purposes. I doubt I'll ever have the opportunity for a passionate romance as long as I live.
That's no way to talk. You meet the right person and boom, you have passion to spare. Could be someone you've just met or someone you've known your whole life. There's no telling how life will go. Something could even spark between the two of us.
You and I? Now that is an entertaining thought. If such an exciting future is in store, I look forward to it.
Oh yeah? That's awfully sweet of you, Adie.
Well, now I'm curious. Is that actually possible? Well, not according to the support log, it's not. But who knows?
Good day, Ferdinand. Working on your armor again?
Good day to you too. That is right. I have been overusing it a bit lately. Now, allow me to wager a guess. Are you feeling hungry as usual?
As usual? It is not as though I am always searching for a meal. I am rather interested in armor. Do you mind if I peer over your shoulder while you work?
Of course not. Please, feel free to observe.
Thank you for allowing me the pleasure. Ooh, so many different types. Wow! Helmets, armor, gauntlets. The range of defensive items seems innumerable. This one seems different from the rest of them. It is akin to a gauntlet, except...
Flame, careful!
Huh? Oh!
Flame, are you alright? Did you injure yourself?
I am well. But what was that?
That could have been serious. Please forgive me. I should have warned you first. This is a new type of gauntlet with a spring-loaded blade over the knuckles. The mechanism is rather easily triggered. How foolish of me not to warn you.
No, I am the one who was overly curious and reached out without permission. My apologies. But,
Oh my
when you
god.
snatched me out of harm's way, you embraced me quite tightly.
Yes. You were in danger and my instincts simply took hold. I hope you will forgive my rashness.
No, it is not that at all. It is just... you hugged me so tight.
Did it hurt? I am so sorry, Flame. I did not mean to cause you any discomfort.
Not at all. Not in the slightest. Anyway, I had better be on my way.
Such a delicate creature. And that sweet demeanor. Snap out of it, Ferdinand.
Wow, alright. That's further than a B-level support normally goes in that direction. So does he have an S support with her? Okay, I don't... I guess I just don't know... like, there must be some... They're hinting so strongly at it. There must be some pairings that maybe you just get to hit A-level supports. I even wonder whether, like, A is S for non-Byleth characters. Maybe that's the case. I don't know. But if that is the case, I could end up stumbling into it very easily. That's for sure.
Hello, Byrne. Oh no, what did I do this time? Did I offend you? Is this your revenge? No, not at all. I just want to talk. If you promise not to resort to violence, I'll do whatever you want. Byrne, I've just been worried about you, that's all. When I said I was your friend, you ran away, saying something about your father. Remember? Vaguely? I know you've lived through some bad times. If you could tell me about it, maybe I could help? Oh, I don't know. Please. Your father's not here now. Whatever it is, you're safe to tell me. All right. My parents told me never to befriend a commoner. They said commoners are scum, and that they'd crush any that tried to come near me.
What?
Scum? They called me... commoners. They called us scum? Yeah, but once, a long time ago, I did secretly make friends with one. A boy. When my father found out about him, he disappeared the very next day. I heard he was found beaten half to death. I never saw him again. Since then, I've been terrified of making friends with anyone. Commoners especially. I never knew that kind of thing really happened. You hear stories, sure, but... Oh, Byrne, I'm so sorry.
Be sorry for the kid, Jesus.
I'm proud to be your commoner friend. Dorothea! Hey now, relax. There's nothing to bawl about. If your dad tried to beat me up, I'd return the favor and then some.
Return the favor?
When I was in the opera, you better believe I had run-ins with the most wicked, terrible men. I survived kidnappings, attempted murders, all kinds of stuff. But you know what? I broke those guys' arms. Snap! It was a thank you for all the trouble they went through trying to hurt me.
You're incredible, Dorothea.
So, now that you know I can defend myself, can we be friends, Byrne?
All right. Yeah.
Whew, okay then. That's, Her father sounds like a insane person. I think I said that the last time he was discussed, but... Yikes. Okay. So... I don't think there are any battles worth doing at this point. We could do a seminar, or we could just explore again. Probably better to explore, so that I can get Byleth's sword rank up some more. It's like I need other people's to level their skills much less than I need Byleth to level her skills, so let's do that. Assume there's not... Oh, Dorothea wants to say something.
We did it! I couldn't be happier, Professor. I loved dancing in front of an audience again.
Alright,
I'm sorry.
let's see if we can give away these 2 items. Nope. Was I expecting to? Nope. Oh, Rhea wants to talk.
I have been told that your house won the White Heron Cup.
Naturally.
This can only be a result of the students' talent and effort, not to mention your steadfast instruction.
Of course. Alright, give me sword rank. Sword rank, sword rank, sword rank.
I have looked into from his I have also it is almost
Sword rank, sword rank. Pretty sure Hannah doesn't do sword rank. But I'll double check anyway.
Gehrig, why? It's a once in a
Nope. Mir doesn't. She does. Well, I'll just double check. I mean, I'm pretty sure. She just says lances and bows.
What's this at the ball? It's an event.
Well, the funny thing is, oh. The funny thing is that you can, it seems like you can have Byleth train a faculty member that's in your house in a skill so that they can turn around and train Byleth. Because, like, I've noticed, like some of the faculty members have more, like, when I started training Hanneman in writing, for example, I think he got writing as a thing he could train, whereas I don't think he had it before. Something like that, I think.
Professor,
Hello, Sedith.
Ah, there you are. I apologize for calling you in so suddenly. Please, sit. There is a matter I would like to discuss with you. I believe I've told you this before, but it is my responsibility to aid the Archbishop in all her duties. Spiritual instruction, ceremony oversight, donation management, all of the Church's many administrative tasks. I oversee not only the priesthood, but also the Knights of Seiros and the Officers' Academy. The Archbishop entrusts a great deal to my discretion, and I am honored by her confidence. Even when she must make decisions herself, she often seeks my counsel in advance. And yet, your appointment to a teaching position at the Officers' Academy was a complete surprise to me. Not only that, but you have also been entrusted with the Sword of the Creator. I was as surprised as anyone else to learn that. Frankly, I am just not sure how to handle you. I am the Archbishop's right hand, and yet when it comes to you, I have been told almost nothing.
It's because she knows something and she doesn't want to tell you.
Not quite. I do find you to be a trustworthy individual, but my subjective opinion is not enough. I have a duty to be cautious. Should the Archbishop's trust in you prove to be misplaced, it is the faithful who will suffer most. First, I would like to know just how much you know about yourself. You are the child of Geralt Eisner, correct?
Eisner? Huh. Am I a descendant of Michael Eisner?
That's quite a vague reply for such a basic question. In the future, I would advise you to answer such queries with confidence. As the former captain of the Knights of Seiros, Geralt is renowned throughout Fodlan. If you really are his child, then no one would voice any complaint about you joining the Knights. How long has it been since you became a mercenary? Given your youth, that hardly seems likely. Come to think of it, I have never asked your age. Just how old are you exactly? Your face says it all. You truly don't know, do you? Just what was Gerald thinking, raising you this way? Given your responses thus far, I feel as though any further questions would just be a waste of our time. However, permit me to make one thing clear. Whatever her reasons, the Archbishop has placed great faith in you. Do not betray that trust. That is all.
I do what I want. Okie dokie. I think Eloise does swords, but Catherine, I'm pretty sure.
Ah, the ball. I was she appeared.
The area with it wasn't written as that's people call it.
Hang it. I need better than just good. Come on. Oh, Manuela. Oh, no. I think Manuela does those swords.
Oh, great. You're new. I can't bear.
Ugh. Gilbert, I'm pretty sure doesn't, but I'll go ahead and check.
It cannot be true.
Alright, I think that's everyone. Seems like it. Okay, Gerald might do it, but unfortunately I don't have that option. Alright, so... wonder if we're allowed to cook multiple times. Apparently so. Interesting. Faculty and night mixer. Alright, yeah, let's do the special for the day. Here, sure. This does raise motivation, so I should probably take advantage of that opportunity. It is Shamir's support with it. Hubert and Caspar and Petra. Petra or Hubert. Hubert needs training more than Petra does. But this is going to be a fun meal.
While I have little interest in food, I will admit to a weakness for this one dish.
I like seeing a table full of my favorite dishes.
Okay. Oh, I guess I can do the gardening thing too. Probably don't have any. Speed carrot. Nice. Let's do the mystery stuff. I've been getting... Well, I guess I've been getting, like, little stat boosters, so that's kind of nice, but... Let's see if the mystery things do anything interesting. Oh, I can plant more stuff. Ah. I expect I don't have any bait to fish with. Yeah. Okay. So... I don't have any quests either. So I've got how many points left? 2. So I could do choir practice. Oh, I could check the advice box too. Three notes. Life would be so much easier if no one had to talk face to face. Isn't written correspondence like this really the best form of communication, or face to door chats? He's not gonna like any of this. Huh, alright. I'm trying to settle on a gift for a certain young lady who has experienced tough times as of late. Any suggestions? If it's for Flane, I think she's gonna want a cookbook because she likes eating fish. Oh, fine. Nothing surpasses the Hresfeld Treatise on War as a general study on strategy. But what book best covers local tactics? Well, not that. Probably this. I don't know. Great. That actually reminds me... Where is Hubert? I want to try giving him that 1-star tactics book that nobody wants. Is he actually? I think he's out here.
Another month. What is the and what makes?
No. Okay. Ooh, notice who wants that. Oh, I should look at... Let's see. Hubert's at max motivation and Shamir. So that's going to need some work. Anyway, we got choir practice, so that doesn't actually raise motivation. We got cooking, which can raise Bernadetta's at least. That's just sharing more meals. Choir practice is good if we want to raise faith and Byleth's authority. Byleth would like to have more authority, sure, and more faith, but not like the most important thing in the world. I'd rather do something that could raise your sword rank, but not an option. Anybody else who, like, especially wants faith? Probably not particularly. Yeah. I think to heck with choir practice. Let's do Eaton. We can cook too, I guess. I've already gotten this bonus. I wonder if I can stack it. Even makes sense to. Maybe I should do something else, like X plus 2. Yeah, let's do this.
Sounds fun! Let me show you. A little more secret spot.
Let me make sure that I'm not... Yeah, I apparently can get to A, all the way to A support with Bernadetta, so I'm not wasting the support points. Well, that's good. Alright. Who do we want to teach here? Hubert's already maxed. He would otherwise be a good candidate. I guess Dorothea, teaching Dorothea sword rank would be very high leverage. We should do Dorothea for sure. And then... who's far away from something that they need? I don't know. Not really anybody in particular. Oh, this didn't actually raise Bernadetta's motivation. Dang it. I guess I could just look at Dorothea's supports. So she's not really maxed out with anyone, which is unhelpful. Sure, Linhardt. Why not?
I think I like this, but it's been a while, so I'm not sure.
I've probably
my
served this to you like 3 other times.
I am rather happy
Dorothea.
you went out of your way to pick it, Professor.
Okay, so we've got 1, 2, 3, 4. We need to give gifts to people to get at least 2 more up. Who wants stuff? I guess I could look at my supports. It's like I'm maxed with Edelgard. Maybe. Yeah, definitely. And Ferdinand. We do Caspar. Where's Caspar? Okay, before I do that, does he like anything in particular? Fighting, training, vanquishing evil. That's really not. So giving gifts.
I can't. First, I can't.
I assume this is not.
What's that?
Yeah. Fishing. Meat. Horseback riding. You can always give him flowers. A million billion of those.
Thanks for this, Professor.
Yeah, let's just do that. 4 flowers. Why
Thanks
not?
for this, Professor. Thanks for this, Professor.
Silly.
Thanks for this, Professor.
Okay. Who else? I've hit B with... Oh. Alright. Guess I could do... I don't really care about teaching Hanneman and Manuela or Flame particularly. I guess I could teach Flame though. I'm okay with that. She might. I think there's still a possibility for her to be a really valuable healer. There you are.
What?
Hello, Professor. I'm very much...
You didn't lose these things. Nobody lost these things. Alright, she likes fish. I can't give her the fish for some reason. I don't greatly understand it. How do you feel about flowers?
I shall take it.
Disappointing, but...
I shall take... I shall take... I shall take it.
Alright. So how many do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'd like to get a 7th one just in case. I have 7 exploration points. I think I'll have 6 teaching points still, but just in case I'm wrong about that. Actually, let's go ahead and... do stuff to Manuela. She could also, in theory, learn cool white magic stuff. So I don't mind teaching that.
Oh. Great. You're Nick. I can't. Thank you, Professor.
She doesn't particularly like plants either? Man, nobody likes plants.
Thank you. Thank you. cute.
Alright. Oh! Got that support unlocked. One thing I should look at is... Oh, I now have 6 of these. Cool. Actually, let's just go check real quick with... Blacksmith.
Hey there.
See if we can forge anything cool. E+, naturally. We could go ahead and forge this thing, but since she's a long way away from using it... Well, I guess there's no real harm in it.
Is this it? There you go.
Yeah, alright. Oh, I wonder if... I guess she won't actually be able to use it at 2 or 3 range and use the combat art, because the combat arts are only 1 range. But that's okay. She'll still be able to do good damage with it without that. It doesn't seem like I have anything cool I can do. Just done this the first time. I just haven't tried forging silver lances yet. No. What about these things? Oh. Alright.
Come back anytime.
I think we're done. We don't need to buy more materials to forge anything, because we can't forge anything relevant. Oh, no teaching upcoming. Of course.
Professor, a pleasure to see you. I was here for confessional. Confessing my foolishness. While I'm at it, may I confess something to you too?
Sure.
I realize what a burden I've been. On you, I mean. After every breakup, I neglect my work, and I know how that affects you. I'm completely worthless as a woman. Can you imagine how that feels?
It's a little harsh.
I'm going to be single for the rest of my life. I just know it. You think so too, don't you?
Oh.
Really? So maybe there's still hope for me. Who am I kidding? I've known for years how hopeless I am. What's wrong with me? It's not my looks. I'm still gorgeous. Or am I? Be honest, do I look old? No, not possible.
Oh my
I'm the
gosh.
songstress who swept the Empire off its feet. Men professed their love for me hourly. It can't be my looks. I knew I was right. I'd be in real trouble if I weren't this beautiful. Oh no, if the problem isn't my looks, and they are not the problem, then it must be... what? My personality? A girl can tell a
Wait,
lie
what?
when she hears one. You think there's a problem, don't you?
I wasn't trying to
suppose
lie.
I can be a bit unkempt. I do have a short temper, and I may be a little lazy sometimes. But I've always heard fellas, you know, like a woman with a few flaws. Seems to me there are plenty of flawed girls who have landed themselves a good man. So maybe my trouble is I'm not imperfect enough. Do you think I could use a few more flaws? Why? Do you think I'm flawed enough already?
This is like a no-win conversation. My god. I was gonna say, I don't think failing to clean up your room is like personality exactly.
The ball is tomorrow. I have no worthwhile memories of such events, yet I'm still looking forward to this one.
As am I, in the sense that I look forward to all of the unworthy suitors who will inevitably swarm Lady Edelgard.
I will admit, Edelgard is adorable. However, when it comes to elegance on the dance floor, I am superior.
You're not a bad dancer, Ferdy, but you do have some moves that are hard to watch.
You honor me with your kind words. I understand that I am sometimes too dazzling to behold directly.
You're so dumb.
I'm envious of your positive attitude. I also know how to dance, in theory. Maybe I should participate as well.
Not me! You wouldn't catch me dancing at a ball any sooner than you'd catch a fish swimming through the sky!
Well, you do tend to flop around like a fish on the land after all.
Oh!
Why would you say that? Now I feel like a fish on a skillet.
On a skillet. Never mind.
Speaking of the ball, do we get to pick who we dance with? I wonder who I should ask.
A bold subject change. Should Lady Edelgard wish
Oh,
it,
God.
I would be honored to.
I will fight with all that I have within me. Fighting? No, that's not really the point. I will not be as a fish upon the flame. Good work, Byrne.
I have a proposition. Let's all agree to meet back at the monastery exactly 5 years from today.
Like a class reunion? It's a great idea.
5 years from today will be the Millennium Festival for Garrigmach Monastery. I've heard the magnitude of the festivities will exceed all prior years.
Oh, how exciting! Sounds like a great excuse to come visit our dear professor. You will be seeing how much growing I have done. You will be pleased, Professor. This idea is good.
Who knows where each of us will be in 5 years' time? Or who
Dun
we
dun
will
dun.
Still, I have faith that all of us will gather and celebrate our reunion.
Mm-hmm.
That's assuming the professor is still here in 5 years, and not enjoying a cozy early retirement.
Even if that's the case, you will come, won't you? Whether or not you're still teaching here.
Of course.
Don't forget, my teacher. Even if the Millennium Festival should be cancelled, I promise to return here.
So much foreshadowing that doesn't seem like contextually reasonable. Why would anybody think like, oh yeah, it's totally going to be canceled? Some random dude is dancing with Edelgard. Where's Hubert? Wait. Did I just get to dance with Claude? Legit.
Running away? I understand. You hardly had the time to breathe in there. It must be hard to be the favorite teacher at the ball.
Poor Professor. Was that a joke? I find it hard to tell with you. Just think of all the students begging you to dance. But where is there to run? This place is filled with joyful students looking for a dance. Ah, I see. The Goddess Tower waits for you.
Oh dear. Oh.
Professor, you showed up.
Okay, apparently just talking to the gatekeeper committed me to this. Great. Alright.
Well, because you're here, of course. You came here because you read the letter I sent you, right?
Did... What?
Are you saying this is a coincidence? How disappointing to think you didn't come here specifically to see me. Still, if we're meeting by complete chance, that has a certain appeal too. It's as if destiny brought us together. And tonight is the night of the ball. Lucky me. Oh, that's just when you're looking through me in front of others. When it's just us, I kinda like it. Originally, I wanted to see what you'd do when you read my letter. I just wanted to see if you'd come here like I asked. I had a feeling that you would. Though, I suppose you didn't even read the letter to begin with. I should just be thankful I wasn't left here waiting, all alone, forever. Do you know it's been almost 9 whole moons since you arrived at Garreg Mach? You must have found a special someone by now, haven't you, Professor?
Man, this is... I thought, okay... I thought, based on what I'd read about this game before it came out, that you weren't gonna, like, romance your students, that you had romance options, but it wasn't until after the time skip when they wouldn't really be your students anymore, which isn't, like... isn't necessarily ideal, but is at least better. But this, I mean, granted, like, there's not, like, a huge age gap, but there's still something awkward about the power dynamic involved. Oh, no. Not to mention, like, rampant favoritism potentially in choosing Dorothea to go do the white heron cup thing. I don't know if this is going to commit me to anything either, but I'm going to take the the I don't know option.
Are you changing the subject? Don't do that. Oh, I bet that means you do have someone, don't you? Don't you worry. I won't pry if you don't want to share. These things are private, after all. Well, I ought to get going. I wouldn't want to be in the way if your special someone shows up. Either way, I do hope you'll share a dance with me later.
Yeah, it seems like... Okay, so I don't know if I had said I have,
It
then...
seems that everyone is having a delightful time. Will you not dance some more?
Yeah, I don't know if I had said I have, I don't know if that would have gone down the path of, like, doing whatever, or if she would have just been like, oh, okay, and then had the same dialogue. But it seems like they're trying to railroad you into... like having your, like when you talk to the gate. I mean, I guess I didn't have to talk to the gatekeeper at all, but when I did talk to him, it didn't give me the option to just be like, nope. So seems like they're trying to railroad you into choosing somebody to as support, which is a little weird. I don't know why these are my only options. It's kind of weird.
How dull of you. Had I a body of my own? Oh, I would sing and dance until I fell upon the ground. But you... do as you will. Oh, you're not the only one who feels that way. Look over there. I'm bored beyond compare. Will you not follow her? Oh, come on, hurry up. I know that you are curious to see what she is up to. I hear someone singing from over there.
Supposed to press a button or something?
That song. I feel that I have heard it in the past. Actually, it is not that I have heard it. Did I once sing that song to someone? No, there's more. I wrote this song. Oh, but how could that be so? If that were true, then how could she be singing it? Unless... No. I am suddenly so exhausted. As are you, no doubt? Quickly then, to bed with you.
Stop telling me what to do! Alrighty then. That was interesting. I don't think there's anything I really need to do before going out for the battle, so I guess I will stop here and we will do the Salvation at the Chapel next episode. Until then.